This is Net News Network headline news in 3 minutes for Thursday, December 30th, 2021. The story's from 2019, but I'd never heard it and found it sort of interesting. In January of 2019, China made history when it landed the Chang'e 4 spacecraft on the far side of the moon. The mission was also the first to experiment with growing plants on the moon, and it brought to the lunar surface a mini biosphere called the lunar microecosystem. They tried growing several different types of plants, but the only one that did actually grow was cotton. Grew for 2 weeks, it sprouted 2 leaves, and then it finally died from cold temperature. But I thought that was interesting. I don't recall that being reported. Maybe since it was cotton, it was racist. Requests from U.S. military troops for religious exemptions that would keep them from being required to get the COVID-19 vaccine have remained almost entirely unsuccessful. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin issued a memorandum back in August directing mandatory vaccines for all active duty and reserve troops. As of now, deadlines have passed and disciplinary actions have begun. So far, they've discharged 169 service members. It received approximately 3,200 requests for religious exemptions to date. So far, none of those exemptions have been approved. If you're wondering what the next move in the COVID world could be, this could be a clue. The World Health Organization warned that new coronavirus variants could emerge during the pandemic that render current vaccines useless. It's possible that new variants could evade our countermeasures and become fully resistant to current vaccines or past infection, necessitating vaccine adaptations. Well, that probably gives you an idea of what's coming up next. A judge on Wednesday temporarily blocked California's plans to speed the potential prison release dates for repeat offenders with serious and violent criminal histories under the state's 3 strikes law. 28 of California's 58 district attorneys moved to block the rule. A Sacramento County judge imposed a temporary restraining order barring the change until a hearing next month. But we all know how blue states like to run their criminals, and that will probably be overturned, and they'll get out. Iran's defense ministry is claiming the Islamic Republic tested a rocket that possibly reached orbit. Well, that's great news. Defendants in the case to kidnap Governor Witmer claim that the FBI and its informants conceived and controlled all aspects of the plot. This has been Headlines in 3 minutes. For more, visit netnewsnetwork.net. Thanks for listening.